Hey guys, Charles from Woodfast here at our Perth HQ in Western Australia. Today we're going to be talking about our Woodfast BS400B bandsaw 16-inch. This machine comes with a 2 horsepower induction motor. It'll give you approximately 390 millimeters throat and 280 millimeters cutting capacity for your height. This machine is the bigger, more industrial version of our Woodfast machinery. So it's perfect for schools, education departments, someone that's doing really heavy work. So this machine's got a couple of key features. We've got cast iron balanced wheels on this one, on the top and the bottom. We've got safety switches in both doors. So if the doors are open, the machine will not operate, for maximum safety for schools and things like that. This machine also has a foot brake, so you can slow down the blade much quicker, or if there's an emergency, you can stomp on that. It'll cut power to the machine and then you can push down and it'll stop the blade from spinning. It's got our aluminium 150 millimeter fence that slides on our round bar here. Can be fitted onto both sides of the machine as well, if need be. It's got your miter gauge that comes with it as well, so you can do your tilts to your 45. And you've also got rack and pinion for your up and down. So it's nice and easy when you are making your adjustments. You don't have to worry about it loosening and falling down and crushing your fingers or your material, your workpiece. So you can lower that real simply and easily with 2 fingers. Tighten up the knob on the back, and then that'll lock it in position. This machine also comes with the toolless blade guide system, same like the smaller machines in the Woodfast range. So we just loosen that off and we can adjust that. It's spring loaded, we can adjust our side thrust bearings and our back thrust bearing. Same goes for the bottom, works exactly the same. We've got the toolless blade system on the bottom, and we've got this protective metal cover here to stop anyone from touching underneath and getting their fingers. So the blade is protected pretty much all around apart from your cutting area to reduce risk of any injuries. Machine comes with 2 dust extraction outlets, 100 mil on the side here and then another 100 mil on the back there, so you can get maximum dust extraction out of the machine. These wooden blocks here are designed that they can be replaced quite easily, and it'll give you like a zero clearance down the bottom here to help the blade from moving around and also prevent dust from getting down into the cabinet as much. That just slides straight into it. 2 horsepower induction motor, nice and powerful, single phase as well, 220 volts, so you can run that off your standard outlet at home. So to adjust your miter angle on this, the table, you've got a lock here you loosen off, and then you get this tool here, slides over, and then we can tilt that to the angle that we like, and then lock that off. Nice and easy. When we come back down, we've got a stop bolt here which will stop at 90, so we go back to our original position, lock it up, and are ready to go back at your standard 90-degree cuts. This machine also has the quick blade tensioning device, so we can loosen that off. That will release tension on the blade. For when we're not using it, we can release that, and then when we're ready to go again, we just tighten it back up and we're retensioned, ready to go. Tensioning is also fine-tuned from here, so we adjust this hand wheel and that will push the roller up or down, the drive roller, depending on how much tension you want on the blade. In the inside of the machine there is a little gauge you can use, so you can see exactly how much tension you've got on the blade. So this is our blade tensioning device here, so we can, depending on the width of our blade, we can adjust that up or down and set our tension correct for the type of blade that we've got on the machine. This machine, as I was saying, will go from 6 mil down to 30 millimeter wide blade, so you can put quite a hefty blade on it. There's double bearing guides on it, so that'll give a nice support of the blade. Switch gear on the front, so we've got our on and off button, and then we've actually got an emergency stop on this one. When you push that in, it'll lock and stay on, and you have to twist it to release it. and then you can restart the machine. It's a no volt relay system, so once the machine is powered off or the emergency's hit, the machine will not turn back on until you've pushed it back on. So for safety, that's also another key feature. The machine's also got a holder on the side here for your push stick, so it's always nice and close for those tight cuts. And that just hangs up on the side of the machine. So that wraps up our little induction on the BS400B bandsaw. If you've got any other questions, hit us up, send us a message, an email, write a comment, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.